representatives have begun to flee violence-torn Yobe State. The chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria in Yobe State, Reverend Garba Idi, says that most Christians and non-natives of Yobe State have fled their homes in Damaturu, the state capital. Victims of the violence who remain in Damaturu are appealing to the government to rehabilitate them, especially now that they have lost most of their belongings. The Emir of Fika, Alhaji Muhammad Abali ibn Idrissa, who paid Salah homage to the Yobe State acting governor, Alhaji Abubakar Aliyu, prayed for the speedy recovery of victims of the violent attacks. Meanwhile, the Yobe State government says it is working assiduously to unravel the mystery behind the attacks, adding that it has not in any way accused any religious sect of masterminding last Friday's attacks.
They were all rushed to the General Sani Abacha Specialist Hospital, Damaturu, after they sustained injuries in last Friday's mayhem that engulfed the Yobe State capital, where unknown arsonists went on rampage, unleashing terror on security personnel and civilians alike. They are being treated for gunshot wounds and machete cuts. The medical personnel had a hectic day, struggling to save as many lives as possible.
Those that are having some gunshot in their body, those that did not die, we have attended them here. Some we approached them to a theater, the bullet was removed. Those that have a brush bullet, we have helped to manage them.
Having managed to survive the traumatic ordeal, what the victims now have in mind is how to kickstart their lives, having lost several valuable property during the turmoil over the weekend. As security personnel, many of the victims would not speak on camera, and the injured civilians are still too traumatized to recall the horrendous attacks they witnessed. This man here, who survived several bullet wounds, opened up, insisting that the time has come for the federal government to nip in the bud the recurrent violence rocking the northeastern part of the country.
Government should come to ahead of the people, especially us that were victims in this kind of incidents, which we don't know how marriages come. We're not part of the what they are fighting against. We don't know what they are happening. We just fall victim into it.
Touched by the pain and sorrow of the victims of the carnage, the Emir of Fika, Alhaji Muhammad Abali ibn Idrissa, who paid a Salah homage on the acting governor, Alhaji Abubakar Aliyu, prayed for the speedy recovery of the injured and the repose of the souls of the deceased.
We share this moment of discomfort for the victims of the crisis that occurred last week. Pray that Allah would grant them speedy recovery and grant those who died paradise.
The government here is very concerned about the security situation in the state. The spokesman for the acting governor, Malam Musa Inua, made it categorically clear that the state government is not holding any religious sect responsible for the bloodbath, as investigations into the matter are still ongoing.
The attackers are unknown, and the Yobe State government as a government is not accusing any religious group